Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah,
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
it took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
2nd and 6 coming up here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Motioning Watson left. First down throw, here's Love. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be batted away, incomplete, so a pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our first quarter. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield. No return on that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set.
Blitz coming, Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th?
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Gets out of trouble. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills, 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That finds Jacobs complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Connection made to Shakir. He's got a gain of 6 there. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the 46. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Allen gonna throw again. Connection made to Coleman. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shakir in motion right. Allen now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Gets this to Kincaid. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play fake, it's Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Love from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Loves to throw again. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Quay Walker. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coleman with the grab. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Again, Allen to the air. Complete to Shakir. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. To the air again, Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. And it's the Packers with 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Benford up to make that stop. From the 44 here on 2nd down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Watson with the catch. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. Getting out to his left. He can run it. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Love now to throw. This finds Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. Jacobs.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Love. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there, tiptoeing along the back. Now we have a stoppage, no challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's halftime in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. The touchdown dropped this back to a 1-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Flush down now. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Another try following the sack. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Packers will take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jacobs running behind. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Bills set to take over offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays, so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Play fake, it's Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Here we go, here we go. Check, pick, blue check.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Christian Benford up to make that stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Ready, set,
They send the tight end in motion. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off.